Moving to Africa, it used to be a trend that a lot of people wanted to take advantage of. And a lot of people thought that it was a dream of theirs that was about to get ready to come true within this lifetime. But since 2020 and the awakening that's happened, there's been a bombardment of negativity that's been sent our way in terms of the continent, in terms of several of the countries that are over here on the ground. And today I want to talk about the mindset that's going to be needed in order to endure, to fully be able to take advantage of the opportunities that's here on the ground and what we are capable of doing if we just trust the process and trust the journey fully. But if you're someone who's thinking of coming to the continent, I've created a free exclusive mini guide that gives you the most important information that you need to know before visiting or moving over here. So if you want that detailed information, just click the link down in my description box. You will get it sent to your inbox effortlessly, okay? But yeah, let's get to what I was saying. Now, coming here now, only the strong will be able to survive. And I mean strong mentally, because there's been so many mental shackles that's tried to been placed on us as a people, as we've been thinking of coming to Africa, as we've been strategically trying to build, strategically working, strategically doing the necessary work. As I mentioned, there's been several news clippings and disrespectful terms that have been made about many of the countries that are over here, and there's been a lot of sabotage that has happened in what we're doing, in the works that's being done. Because let's just be honest, there's some people that do not want this to happen. There's a group of people who benefit from us not being able to fully come together. So they've created chaos in a lot of the countries over here. A lot of the things that we've seen, that we've heard about these countries, have been orchestrated and manufactured to create a narrative of discomfort, distrust, and everything in between. Because if you look at the underlying factor of what we're dealing with and what we're facing and who's at the root cause of it, it continues to be the same hands over and over. It continues to be the same people that do not fully respect and appreciate what we've been bringing to the table, what we've built as a people, and what we've contributed to the entire world this entire time. And now we see and understand our value. We see and understand what we have access to, what we're capable of doing. And we really have knowledge that have been passed to us, and our brothers and sisters and our cousins that have finally been able to get access to the internet have been starting to spread some of the stories that really mean valuable things to us. Now we can have access to the things that we need so that we can really fully see who we are and what we're capable of doing. And now that we have that, you know, the colonizers have been working overtime to try and destabilize a lot of the countries over here, try and stir up the pot to make it seem like we hate each other, to try and stir the pot to make it seem like we can't work together. And if you really understand what's happening, you can really see and feel that, okay, this is being manufactured. I'm not going to specify any specific situation that's happening, but if you look at all of them, any negative thing that you're seeing about the continent, any country over here, I guarantee you that there's a hand at play in the middle of that that wants to continue to make that happen so that they can benefit from the so-called disunity that is manufactured. So coming here, guys, you got to stay strong mentally and really feel the goodness that's going to come from this, and embrace delayed gratification. Embrace understanding that it will not happen as soon as you want it to. It will not just jump into your lap. It will not just magically happen. It's not possible. We're going to have to go through some ignorant people, some ignorant situations, some ignorant things that's set up in place to try and stop the development, stop the growth, because it's been intentionally done that way because some people benefit from this. And it's going to get incredibly frustrating for a season or two. Unfortunately, it's going to get frustrating for us having to deal with the ignorance of some of our people and some of our people who aren't our people. Some people who aren't really ours are going to be incentivized to try and stop us. And that's what we have to deal with, unfortunately. But we have to study and show ourselves approve of what we say we want to do and build. We can't just come here off emotion and think that we're going to be able to create something off pure emotion. No, it takes pure emotion, pure strategy, pure sacrifice, pure work, pure partnerships, pure connections, pure developing. It takes so much more than just having the emotions of saying, oh, it's time to build in Africa. Because so many people have the emotion to stop the building. So many people have the emotion to hinder the building. And some people are incentivized by their jobs to not let things go smoothly. Some people's job depend on a system having a crack in it or a hole in it. So you're gonna have to understand that you're gonna deal with those type of people. Some of the people who you think that gonna help you may put on the surface that they're gonna help you, but when it comes time to get to work and really make things happen, then it's not gonna happen because they're gonna intentionally stop things, and that's okay. It's not okay, but it's just a part of the process and a part of the journey. So we can go through these things, but if we know what we're gonna go through, if we know what we're gonna deal with, then it makes the process a little bit easier. One thing you can always do is just gain information and knowledge from those who've been gone before you. There's hundreds of us who've done it so far. There's a lot of us online who are posting content talking about what you should do, how you should do it, and the things that you need to do in order to get this thing done successfully. So draw inspiration from us and use it to your advantage. I know one of the things my wife and I do, our boot camp that we have, we give so much information and knowledge about what to do and what not to do. Our 6 years of experience has given us experiences on people who've done it successfully and who've done it unsuccessfully. So we've seen what to do and what not to do. So when we do our boot camps, we are able to give so much game and knowledge because we've seen it done. We've walked through the process. We've gone through the journey, and not even just the boot camps, the webinar as well. Any information that we bring forth about Africa, about your process, about your journey, trust and believe it's coming from a place of us going through the fire and seeing others go through the fire. And unfortunately, some people can't make it out. Some people get burned up, but some people are forged by the fire and some people build some great things. And we're one of the ones. So we want to be able to give people the tools and the knowledge to be able to do it for themselves. And speaking of boot camps, that's why my wife and I, we're hosting another boot camp starting this July 26th. And we're going to be talking about everything that you need to know in order to come over here successfully. If you want to get into a community of like-minded individuals so that you can figure out what you can do to come over here successfully, make sure you join us. We're going to be meeting once a week via Zoom, and also going to have a WhatsApp accountability group where we're going to be talking with each other and building with one another to talk about exactly what needs to be done so that you can come over here successfully. Now, in this group, we're going to be talking about how to get your work done, to set your business up properly, the legal administration process, investing over here, even getting a job, whichever route you want to take. We're going to talk about all of that and so much more. And during our last cohorts, we've had families come together and build over here, set tours up together, set businesses up together, and even invest together. So the choice is up to you. So if you're serious about building and coming over here and not letting the negativity of the media stop you, make sure you join us in this boot camp so that we can help you out. All right. We will see all of the serious people there. Now, building over here and working over here is an amazing gift, man. A lot of the people that I met, even myself, when I first touched ground over here, I shed tears of joy. I shed real tears of joy, and I've known so many people have done the same thing. So I understand the true meaning and the weight of being able to come over here and build. So that's why I always like to come and give my people inspiration about what it takes to keep the right mindset and what it takes and what it means to just keep the right perspective and not falling victim to what the media is trying to put in our face. It's so easy to fall because it's kind of scary to really do something like this. If you've never done it and you feel this calling within you, it's kind of fearful. I've seen people, not being able to hold on to the mission or the vision because it got tough. I've seen it done. So I don't want to see that happen to those who are really feeling the call and really feeling a inkling within the soul to come over here and do this, because this is a great opportunity for us as a people. And I see what's happening with the media. I see how they're trying to tear down more countries over here. I'm not going to talk negative about any of the countries over here because I know what's happening. I know there's a strategic goal and mission to get us to keep spewing the negativity about the countries over here. So I'm not going to give my platform that ammunition. I'm not going to give them the ammunition to say, oh yeah, see, look, it's happening, everybody talking about it. No, man, I'm going to talk about the solution. I want to talk about us really coming together, us really building one another, us really sacrificing, and us really understanding the hands that's at play to try and stop us from taking advantage of these opportunities. What's happening, what's being done right now is divine. It's no coincidence that a lot of us are feeling this calling about Africa. A lot of us are really thinking, okay, it's time for us to come home. It's time for us to get back connected. It's time for us to really get back to our roots so that we can fully heal. That's not a coincidence. This is divine. This is a calling that God is putting amongst a lot of us so that we can get back home to our brothers and sisters and get back connected where we need to be. And I'm a firm believer that only the strong will continue. And that's okay. Only the strong is supposed to continue. But at some point, the strong is opening the door for all of those who are going to come after us. So there's a group of us who are helping the next group do this thing successfully. So let's make sure we keep the right perspective. Let's help each other. I live by the motto, each one teach one. Whatever I've learned, whatever game I've picked up, I don't mind spreading it and giving it back to the next individual so that they can have an understanding on their journey as well. So let's not hoard the information. Let's not hoard the game. Let's not pretend like we don't need each other. Can we do it on our own? In some facets, yes. Some cases, yes. But at the end of the day, teamwork makes the dream work, and we all got to work together so that we can build something collectively. If you stay in your lane and do your thing, and I stay in my lane and do my thing, we can all work together and create something amazing and meaningful. But we just got to want it. I want it. Do you want it? Do you want it hard enough to go through the negative news that's continuing to being pushed, that's trying to stop and hinder the growth? Do you want it hard enough so that you can stay focused on your journey, stay focused on what you're supposed to be building for your family? Do you really want it? Or are you going to let this news stop you? Are you going to let these articles stop you? Are you going to let these family members stop you from taking advantage of your birthright that you know you're supposed to be taking advantage of by coming and getting back connected to our roots? That choice is ultimately up to you. You can't let a spouse stop you. You can't let a family member stop you. You can't let an outside source stop you from what God is telling you to do. If he put it within you to do it, you better get it done. Don't let it get stopped, or you're going to hate yourself at the end of the day because you know what you were supposed to do. I've met people on this journey as well. Some people have come 5 years after they were supposed to, 6 years after, and they regretted it. They said, oh man, I knew I was supposed to be here at such and such time, but I didn't listen, but I'm here now. But they went through a lot of heartache because they didn't listen the first time. So don't be that individual. Don't let the news stop you. Don't let the world stop you with what you're supposed to be doing, because it's very easy to get caught up in the game that's being played on our minds. So let's stay strong, let's stay focused. And I invite you guys over to our website, t3me.org, so that you can get connected with us. We have our community, we have our events, and we have any way that you can get connected with us. We have consultations. I'm a licensed realtor with Remax Coastal, and I love to help people figure out how to get set up on the ground over here. And my wife is a clinical herbal practitioner, and she loves to help people the natural way, all right? So if you want to get a consultation or get connected with us in any kind of way, make sure you head on over to our website so that we can help you guys out, okay? Listen, thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. And I hope that you guys learned something from this. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Share this with some people that want this information so that they can really see what's going on and happening over here on the continent of Africa, all right? Y'all stay safe. Y'all keep the shalom, peace, and stay focused out there, all right? Don't let these people stop y'all from taking advantage of our birthright. Shalom.